Hi guys, I'm Emma and I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I came over to NZ Music Missions to be a part of our singing team. I think one of the highlights for the camp for me has been that I've learnt so much about myself, and I can feel that I've grown as a person, as a Christian, and I feel that it's through other people's experiences that I've become more confident in my chosen field with teaching and with singing. And I feel that if I hadn't have had this opportunity, I would have never reached sort of to my limits, sort of challenged ideas that I've always sort of feared, but I've never actually thought I could achieve. And it's fantastic because now I look at things and I think, okay, well, when I get home, how can I change? How can I use what I've learnt on camp to become a better person, to become a better Christian, to become a better daughter, a friend. And so now my mind's always ticking over about how I can actually make changes. And for me, that's huge. So I'm really glad I came. I think the thing that sort of got me going, first of all, when I saw the camp advertisement, was that I would be working with children who are underprivileged, and coming from sort of a privileged background and having sort of the support of families, having the basic needs provided for me. Coming over here, it was a real eye-opener. And I think that's probably been the highlight most of all with the camp, actually going into the schools and working with them, and even things like providing them with opportunities to play bins and use broomsticks as instruments. And just to see their faces light up when we walk in, it's like you walk in and you're this rock star, but you can just see when you finish there of a day what you've achieved. And for me, that's probably one of my greatest attributes, that I can actually look back and see what I've achieved. So now when I go home, I can actually look into my own teaching and say, well, okay, where do I want to go now? I don't sort of want to stay in this area of teaching. I want to actually work with children where I can make a difference and actually use my skills and use my beliefs in a way that I can, even if it's only in a small way, change a child's life. I would 100% recommend coming on NZ Music Missions. When I actually applied, I was really, really nervous because I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the basis of what I'd be doing was for me, you know, serving God, helping children that can't help themselves. But even just once I applied, I still was nervous, thinking, well, can I do this? It's really intense, it's going to be this crazy course. But I have never loved anything as much as I've loved this. And you know, having the support of Johnny and Kate and having this amazing crew around, it's probably been the highlight of my life. And I now feel that going back it's just changed me. And so even if you know you don't know where you're at the moment, if you're not really sure about what you believe, you know, if you're sort of like, oh well, I believe in God, but I'm really not sure where to go, this has just been the most incredible experience, and I've learnt more than I could ever comprehend that I would learn. And so for me, even if you're lost, I was a very lost before I came here, and in the space of a week and a half, I have gotten to know myself in ways that I didn't even think in a lifetime that I would. So it is definitely an experience worth trying.